his company. He is their best defender. Vadio Antono.
And Mangala, the Portuguese league. That's also kind of one of the teams. In
Akantono, Akanji Antono. Stones.
Let's cut.
Oh, Julian let's go to Mukade, so I get him.
Mangala can't put a
Mangala. Mangala, Danilo Mude, the Michaelis Mude, some referee. I'm sure you see a coach or the Argentine League. Yeah. One of the teams. Yeah. Oh, there's some Mukake. Baku benefit. Hey, Otamendi. Then go for to defend the show. At a point, City has spent almost
$1 billion
on defense, Keke, trying to solve.
They okay, quite the central defenders in Kwana Waka.
Debbie.
Latras only can work and higher consistent.
Dalklishi.
Okay, Bakari Sanya Muni Abesin.
Sanya Befemu. Dalklishi Befemu. Zabaleta. Ebefemu.
Tell us, City, in the last 12, 13 years, no. Plus, I'm saying.
Do you know why people are not talking about the money City have spent today? Because they are winning. Because season your best friend, they are making sure at least we trophy.
Yeah.
Unlike Manchester United, they are spending and they are not winning. No. No. City have spent money, But
at least they hear me how much.
Yes, they are all winning, all spending all day. Since they uncle one league, you know, they managed to win something. That people are not talking about, but they've spent money.
So I think that they've seen players in recent times. So that is how it's here. So the company the banner change for issues to buy. More than me win the Mutala. It got to a time. Now I say no beer about one almost soaking pressure. Inti many pep doing for changing the Brenner. Many pep doing for changing Kevin the Brenner. What I say? Inti the Brenner change no man should any problem with pep. Some moment no, not pressure, not Liverpool for so good almost no. So when change will be upfront, I'm for Obia, a buy more consecutive and make one. Liverpool but much home. And then the Liverpool picket to the point ahead of City. Can league in your body. Because already know you know. Now I started the point definition. So it was a good result for City much more than Liverpool.
It was a good result for Arsenal.
Arsenal the 64 wide did be say
we are biggest beneficiary in this one.
In this results.
And I say a pie draw no one when ya.
Oh, the 64 wide did be say Arsenal about. But Mutala, Arsenal could go to it how they will not lose. Oh, the member Arsenal game we do have a decided to be shame. The ball I've seen City playing this season. Arsenal bet Marco Etihad this time around lose. And the about come about realize it about the Premier League in recent times. They say, Mutala, and the about wow, a over stable defense. Mutala, what's for when you share home?
Yeah.
And they are there about a Arsenal strong card this season. My people have not monitored that thing. Oh, the young established teams now are more potential to win the Premier League. Oh, the young show me answer. For now, some me happen with magic, and I also bet my better than you.
Oh, that's what me answer there.
Okay. Apart from Arsenal, almost stable defense in Ben White, William Saliba, Gabriel, and Kewell. The two teams now are now any stable defense together with Raya. Look at the wrong situation now. The two teams now have almost stable defense. Liverpool was a stable defender in Van Dijk. And now on one of the best games our Liverpool colors. Van Dijk no. Because of the presence needs to be a partner and work it. But I'm talking about the defensive shape. The back four together with the goalkeeper. Arsenal they are more stable than the two teams. Ben White has been there on pride the whole season. Saliba the same, Gabriel the same. Now they kill you on Abeka. On open at the early stage, no, Janchenko airplay. But every time Obenya and not ahead of Janchenko, why consistent? But in City, and there Diaz, Akanji, Ochna Dias Badio, and it's a Dias Aki, and Rakradie Aki Wom, Akanji Wom, Kai Walker, John Stones. So only a stable defense, only a consistent games 5, 6, 7, 12 years old. Will be able to. But the Arsenal, they are only a stable. That is why Mutala Yakubu may Arsenal slight advantage over them. May Arsenal for slight advantage, and Arsenal should earn a pivotal or available for them throughout the season in the Clan Rise. Or a half number 6 and a half number 8. So in that means with team now. Mohamed Al-Nani is fit. Thomas Partey is fit. Jorginho is playing good football.
And then you know can ask my being to ask you what is El-Nene's contribution to this Arsenal team? Mohamed El-Nene. What is that tell me about body team? I ask myself what is El-Nene no board where we what is his contribution to this Arsenal team?
Mr. Me play up.
Share El-Nene so obiem pra and ya di obenye bi aboda.
Even Partey by and right was actually the second half. No, not
one.
Or make it a bench cry.
No. And then there's some
cup games we so much film.
Oh no.
Do I how to win both games be season na be here?
No, I need the word.
But need Tianika.
Oh, I need the new Arsenal problem.
I think say and Lucy there but the last point I'm force say Emma Arsenal advantage they say. See all their players are not planning the fit. Mutala, the last time Arsenal at the top of the Premier League, a match with 18. And they are about week 28. I'm at the top. I cut 10 games exactly. That's in the Premier League. You win or you win the Premier League. When you 30 points now, what the league, you know? Head to head, Obu Liverpool, so goals, Obu Liverpool, so Obu Draw Alford, Obu Liverpool, Emirates. Goals, so Obu Liverpool, so Arsenal, you win the 10 games, you're a Premier League champion. It's up to them.
It's not easy because you are playing City.
How about City? How about Tottenham?
Yes, Etihad.
How about Chelsea?
How about Man U?
I think Man U. I think so. The Man U they say Nyehu sa.
Man U they Nyehu sa.
But they are born to be a Nyehu.
Etihad Nyehu.
Etihad is one. And about Tottenham home.
About Tottenham. First leg on board 2-2
Yeah. And now but go about 2-2 Emirates no. But Tottenham team was a Nyehu sa.
I knew.
But and they had a good result.
Yeah. But I mean that game at Etihad no.
And they had a tough one. But and they Arsenal wanna be move on more bono. They can go there and get a good result. Every night they win.
It's a game in the bed tonight.
Every night they win. Liverpool.
There's something I've seen about Pep Guardiola. Usually, apart from Liverpool,
who know money at 10 games now? It will look simple.
Yeah, and I'm saying there's something I've seen about Pep Guardiola. Usually, when the game is that crunch, as a do or die game, and your Liverpool team be to me, Hano.
And another point is a strong point. In fact, I think Endo commented on the crowd boss. So the only team City here be able to me Hana Liverpool.
Of course, and I make catch say a crunch game.
And it's about the coach. It's about the mentality of the players.
It's about the team. Liverpool, any coach no. See, Liverpool and City are more a similar style. Just that City have the potent goal scorer.
Yeah.
Up front. But more similar style where they press.
But not pressing on order. And not Liverpool pressing on order.
And not City team.
And not Miami who say Pep, a do be pro, no one will say yes. And go forward pressure. But this is a club or the Pep. They will not meet again.
No, they will not meet again. Except Premier League anymore. Asa.
Maybe an FA Cup they are fine, but
maybe FA Cup.
Would they meet again one day? I will league be one.
Oh, so it will be a new future. No, maybe George Club could play Real Madrid. Be not Pep Guardiola san could play Barcelona. Maybe you'll meet me one day, but as of now, last Hagen or Moye, you know.
And our Champions League.
Last Hagen or Moye, no, say bye bye. Mahau, Ache. He said he may caught now so what of.
No, and no, Mutala, like I said, it was a good game. Yeah, share and me share the intensity now. I don't think so any two teams we are sharing the Premier League intensity was in these two teams. I don't think so. The two on my level on the pitch are different from the rest of the teams. Unless Arsenal is any of the two view, now but say who's our performance review. So my more Pep need a club about for giving us the good result. And I was happy for Arsenal on Saturday. Who's the day Mutala Yakubu say football is a psychological game. So I game now bar. And what would you say? Oshana for that top. Oshana have ready relegation. Oshana cut off for. Say team they are normally crying. Say Oshana crying now because of Saturday they will team Ninty. It me affect your performance. I saw that thing in the Arsenal team. And Ramdell can have it and say go now. Come here, shot to be so serious. Quite fast was I born part them. Visa. But Mutala, Agra can have it no. Why instant impact at the Arsenal? Your body positions difference me and Sam. And work at the Arsenal. Deep midfield behind the striker, a false 9.
Do you think Chelsea are missing Kai Havertz?
You just the way is a question, I know.
Because Chelsea fans say so.
Almost said no more here.
Almost say that crap.
My never about no about Arsenal now. In case you are persistent. Check our Chelsea asked the arrowhead with the Nicolas Pepe against the fence saying that's a name on. That I have a bit mabo. Because Arsenal are the best out of Kai Havertz na say P. But I very close to the double figure so. And then so I said 7 or 8. I will not be surprised if you have some way no over the double figures. For Arsenal. Say Kai Havertz a ball. Na Gabriel Jesus any adinket at the bench. Na even in the second half the Gabriel Jesus back. Now you have to be changing dodgy for Kai Havertz to come back. It means a keep line the team now.
I say 8 goals, you say?
Yes. Just double figures. So I remember about performance. Mutala. So because Kai Havertz is the best signing so far, sorry, Declan Rice.
Declan Rice
is the best signing so far.
This season.
The best bargain.
Yeah. The best buy.
The best buy.
This season, yeah. In the Premier League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of him, Arsenal supporters is not missing Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka. Declan Rice and Guan. So sometimes, if you have to spend beyond a level to get something about Wawa, you have to do it. But I saw the two. So I did be a side room. You need one sign you need to spark something and you have to do it. But I saw the two. That is why America said, Kai Havertz, Yenem Kuano. I try a side. I hinted you know a bit of the BH. Or some of us don't talk as you do. And Kai Havertz has brought that thing to the Arsenal team. Signing now here now. I idea be how the previous year no. What the Sikato Castle, what the Cato Castle, I as a signing no number key impacts in the Arsenal team. Mutala. So before there, they can rise and then Mutala sounds was a 5 or more.
Yeah.
And a key goes at the Arsenal. Okay, so I game no boy against Man United. That crucial goal he scored.
The third goal, no?
Yeah.
The second goal. Declan Rice has shared 6 goals
so far.
Yeah.
So look at how our players profile and lifting in terms of goal scoring rates. In the Arsenal team now, Rice is a Kai Havertz is a Martinelli is a Trossard is a Nketiah is a Distance is a Bukayo Saka is a and the 2 central defenders they are scoring. So I am all around. But Brentford for them more match. Ivan Tony Bobo Bia. Me did to me say Aquano on a good day is a very good striker. With a left foot. It was Eros Rwanda the service I gave one.
Sabo ne say one.
Go back to Asna play.
One Ghana to the no say.
Yeah.
Everton.
Yeah.
Sizaki.
Yeah.
Getting in the compete. From baby,
no, Dina.
Ivan Tony
with the weaker foot.
Yeah. It would have been a brilliant goal.
Yeah.
If not for Ramsdale, they would in them. And I was surprised Brentford played with a lot of confidence.
Me force go no na hear the trick. Because we have be ana Ramsdale Dina. And be ana Saliba Dina na. The simple thing was to give the ball back to William Saliba. Saliba and Chen Honor so number white Dina. One situation. So I thought that Ramsdale made a big mistake. And commit my fatty Asla. But when you ask now fast, you can sense it, send a go neighbor. Now may try and give me the Amadi, but still not the goal will come at all costs.
Only that Monday, me share game Nina, me Baba say, question about what Monday be pa, maybe Hey, Ramsdale. Argument, why at it? I
did it 2 weeks ago and made it to
last week.
I made it to
yeah. Also, the Waji, I feel the Waji up to say,
also,
Ryan, be on the Mutai.
Mutala. Well, also a game no, so ask them not made it to no answer question. He's not a bad goalkeeper, but the Raya is an upgrade. And everyone had to Mutala was standard near, was limit near.
Ebi so say watena bench
ache.
Ebi so watena bench ache nti or looking rusty enye the fault.
Me see eduma ye kura bi wom.
And am say ebi so watena bench ache nti enye the fault. Why
after the bench no, there was something Raya deba.
Ramsdale only.
Me first say the difference between Ono and Raya and so. Me see to say Otega is a good goalkeeper. The difference between Ederson and you take an answer. Oh yeah. Who say your goalkeeper do how? Obi be dem mawa. Who say there was a big gap. You do also how to say and you close by 60-40. For example, Liverpool, Alisson, and the next goalkeeper
Kelleher.
There was a gap.
Big gap. Kotwa ni Lunino say
Luni ni kepa mu ni a big gap. But Sanchez, and about the defense
Petrovic.
There is no big gap. Ortega, Ederson, no big gap. Now the Ramsdale and Raya should be on the team.
Cabinet so.
And so. But a big yes. That is my point. So, what I was at the end of the month, I didn't work here. But my get to say, at least Ramsdale and deserve it, you know. Those average teams nibi. What I say? Raya say who's trying to star now? Only maybe it's a Crystal Palace. What I say? Crystal Palace will be good for him.
Raya.
Yeah. Oh sorry, Ramsdale.
Oh, Uncle Crystal Palace.
At least.
Obi official for that bass now Uncle Crystal Palace.
So Arsenal say oh yeah number 1. Tottenham will good goalkeeper. They will not come for him.
Vicario.
Yeah. Chelsea already no more goalkeeping competition. City, no. Liverpool, no. Aston Villa, no. So, Crystal Palace will be okay. Won't mean call Everton. So at least Crystal Palace, not San Bellino.
First, not Newcastle, Peno.
Newcastle, Nick Pope.
Pope Pride, Nanko Muhiano.
Pride, Monko Newcastle. What's the difference between Nick Pope and Ramsdale?
But he nearly cost us now yesterday.
Now, Nick Pope, Ramsdale, Pickford, and can Nick Pope here?
And now, go you cost now.
Nick Pope, and I. And see, me first there, and I see about but Brentford for the ball. They have a good team. I'm mom will result to do something, so yeah, for there. Yeah, mama basso. Tottenham. Rid of Aston Villa. Almost chance of qualifying for the top 4 no air Brighton back. But then another point between Tottenham and Aston Villa saying. They play a key role. Into before that game no, my game red card no. As a player, I careful. Now before say who here, the captain of the side, or driving team forward. When you red card at the time, before say even though not too laba, but I know say affect you more. But on the day, talk about a good game man. It don't be this happen pension or more quacking. Educo winning. Karen Trippier there. Okoban na Kabebuano. Before say, is a quality right back. On your big platform view. I think the next 2-3 years been what. And it's our opportunity to buy and grab here. New contract for Kobimenu. I'll be happy for him. But I mean, as one player and the man you two no. Okata when this sorry, I only say starting lineup now. Fully fit and he will make a case. Kobimenu. And one player will pick it from Pancho Ganacho. The Ganacho guy. Will pick it from here at the Man United.
But Uncle Fosso is indecisive. Sometimes over elaboration.
The best position you're there. From the left or the right?
Or started from the left. But as I say, no.
Rashford is back into the first 11, so or right.
Ball from the right, no. Since since Manchester United, Cristiano Ronaldo DJs in the tour. This is the best right number 7 on Mania.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, by Valencia, boy.
Antonio Valencia.
Where they will only be called 2.
He converted the number 2.
Oh, but where sure?
He converted the code 2.
Right, so.
Yeah. Memphis the paper will be unfair.
Oh, they pay there, David. But they've seen players after Ronaldo.
Even Rashford, the ball right and far.
Rashford and far.
Martial, the ball right and far.
You're comfortable from the left.
Anthony, the ball right and far. It's for when he kick him.
Anthony.
No, me kase.
Man, you found it, Baba.
No, me kase after Cristiano Ronaldo. Man, you have struggled to find
the first one.
And the first one.
The first one.
That's the second one. They won the ball number 7.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah.
Okoye 2009.
First one. Can have 7. No one that about 7-11.
Now about 7. Now nani about 11.
Or Ryan Giggs.
Yes, Ryan Giggs and nani. Uzana Giggs Brentina.
Now who need behind either Tabes or
Bebatov.
Okay.
It make us
later about Bessiba.
Okoye na as number 7 no. Manchester United in Yan in number 7 are effective. Wait my born consistent leader.
I think you are making a strong case.
No, sana mi huno. I mean the many can Musa.
So in there on paper, the first choice wingers for Man United are Rashford and Garnacho. And Bruno behind Højlund.
Yeah. Garnacho is the reason
that is
why.
That
on a normal say Anthony Nebo number 7.
Anthony need to be.
Yes, but Garnacho's form no won't mean bench.
Anthony say if any Spain. Sevilla be.
But now Garnacho might even play ahead of Rashford.
So Rashford is here. What you say? Garnacho they ball right there. Rashford will move.
Let me make us I can number 7 position in Kwano Mumi no prayer.
Garnacho the ball ahead of him.
Because Garnacho is now effective on the right hand side.
That is good for him.
Oh, what if when he can get
Ronaldo Quaye. Yeah, because I'm doing why
Ronaldo Quaye
name bia.
Me dream wa minya name bia. So be him say name bia be ball.
Player bia no wa buy consistent.
Yeah. If anyone knows any player who has been consistent as Man United number 7 since
right
Ronaldo Quaye na.
Ronaldo first coming.
Because Valencia me fan nkan because ye kusan convert. Yeah. Ashley Young win be bobi amfa.
Ashley Young.
Amfa.
Ono kwa so be ono so call way back nibi. Well, I think so. So that is that. I think menya daji for the Premier League time ninti. Men call the other leagues na. I mean fancy Mutala.
Oh, bet my boy room back me no be na the other league say Spanish or say Italian Serie A or say
and Ram Mr. Leverkusen and the Wolfsburg kaka. And
confirm me some title na no maji.
Second half after the red card no Wolfsburg for the Malmo game. But almost with the second goal they can work a game no. And I'm happy for how our players can even without Boniface. I'm gonna bust some good football. And Thursday 2-2 back, coming back to win against football. Wolfsburg in the last 10 games almost struggled to win. Even last weekend, Stuttgart got shot by 2-1. In the Wolfsburg form no kaka. But it was a brilliant winner. Leverkusen for no konya. That Grimaldo guy, quality wing back.
Grimaldo.
Yeah, good.
Leftino.
Yeah, good.
When Papa, Ofi Benfica,
good.
Yeah.
Minyaya can say Barcelona.
Unyaya Barcelona. Now that auto player about Barcelona by 4.
Who's there? Well, what in the boost of Barcelona paying?
Yeah.
Now I'm father of Benfica. na ende baso na no ba de ne prepare na ha no so afo say omunya Grimado ne back into the team to help them.
Spain team no ko say ahwa on na say obebo 3 wo ho.
Na anti na obebo 3 wo na unya baso na saka aboa wo.
Say so ne Gaia ne be pre.
Manchester the board we nim kakra sen Gaia.
Grimado board we nim kakra.
And now wing back one more double figures there. Mutala. Number 3 one more double figures. I remember simple how. And it's not for a big clubs like Real Madrid and Barcelona no money I do for Liverpool.
Alejandro Grimaldo.
One more double figure. Look at his numbers. Both goals and assists as a wing back. No.
On a Frimpong a bobo pa.
Yeah. Frimpong na say we or back second half. Every quote in slow fatigue in say we are not arresting kaka. Me Framo against Bayern Munich. Frimpong the back second half be say crucial goal. But Grimaldo no or a Barca level, Barcelona level. Must have one kofa. We also they are from Liverpool to the free agents
from Benfica.
For Benfica.
Chase ni feel so ko anymore. 28.
I think all 4 years good to play competitively. Into at least 4 years is good. European 28 too. Into I feel say the start on that level the bit my boy no. Me feel say o movie on me news say bia Ekobasa Alonso Eko Bayern no the never call there because reporter yet say Alfonso Davies could move. He will move there so Barca so Bayern so problem with the wing back. I'm wing back and get consistent. The ABA will consider them there but I feel say Ogonya Barcelona level no kaba de ho Alejandro Badia Gafo say bit so I watch a crucial and 8 for Bayern. What the power we see the 30 goals no?
Hurricane.
Yeah, was 30 already.
I think so.
There are 40 baby.
I would have to check, but I think we're crossing 30 numpo.
Was it 30? Yeah.
Was it 30 pepe one?
Yeah.
33.
The Bundesliga.
Okay. So Hurricane. So far goals in the Ban or Bogum or Honum. Yes. So far he scored 30 goals.
Yeah.
30 goals for Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga.
Yes.
It's only Guirassy. Guirassy has said 21 goals.
Now Guirassy is about to Bayern for an epen to replace Choupo-Moting.
Yeah.
Now Bayern, I don't know where sir.
I don't know where sir saying.
Oh,
Hurricane has said 30 goals, 6 assists so far.
30 already in the Bundesliga.
25 games in.
Now you have more 30 games in the Bundesliga.
We are about 25.
So it means I can't. How are you about 34?
Yeah. I can 9.
David have 40.
He could outscore. He could score more than 40 in 9 games.
Problem as I say, Misro. I am Misro buying when they go say we are much 8 no. Or my next game we want some.
Which one is that? I'm more pick at the right time.
Picking.
I'm more pick at the right time. I won them against Lazio during the midweek.
On the last 5 games, already in Chum, you know, I will draw back.
Okay, Lazio game, no. Now, every weekend game, now there's an improvement from Bayern Munich.
Now, Champions League, they are not really fortunate. As a Bundesliga, and they might Diamo because we
don't think that the season could turn after this win.
Well,
but they had the material.
Because only teams.
Opposite are not good football. They like to watch.
Only Freiburg, Mobo, will draw.
So that is that I think Mutala.
Okay. Okay, now they do and out in Canada. If our messages to the fire WhatsApp line on 0506 367 196 0506 367 196. Metro Bebo, the market kind Eddie Amau. Josiah Okoe Quaye, good morning.
Mutala Yakubu, morning.
Metro Pija Mike the Kakrebi Mamina.
Apumwe.
Yeah, Yamina Dum. Yes, after the clear.
Yeah. The info Asidamanyame at least. And then so yeah, they are chain and yeah, what in the Abaha. I think the time is fast spent and then the story is near very short. Very, very short stories. And then maybe after weekend game of boy, you know. These are the things I noticed from the weekend, Mutala.
Jurgen Klopp is a better manager than Pep Guardiola. Are you listening? I'm saying this here, and you can issue a disclaimer.
I don't need to issue a disclaimer.
You can issue a disclaimer.
I don't need to issue a disclaimer.
I'm telling you for a fact, after what I saw yesterday, Klopp has proven to be a better manager than Pep Guardiola. That is number one. Two, after what I saw over the weekend, Arsenal will not win the league. That's the second thing. And the third one, Mutala, Josiah Okoe Quaye will be the next big thing for England in the next couple of years. These are my 3 deductions from the weekend. And I say, Black Star defender. He's not playing for Ghana. He's already played in the Euros because under 19.
Yeah, under 19.
England.
You mean
he's won it? Yes. For England. And look at his development as a player. I didn't see England entertain on our own.
I don't mean Salisu.
Why should England develop the player for you to come and take him?
Now then, yes, young will be now on some fan in Tetano.
What? Now,
never find a gun any. Mr. Kwanzaa, any at Tetano.
I don't, Mr. Kwanzaa, don't think it. Chemini fee. Mr. Kwanzaa fee.
And if you, we are now Mr. Kwanzaa again.
The guy is eligible to represent 4 countries.
Yes.
So why are you stating it as if you said Ghana and Kwane country will be to represent?
I didn't done so.
For China, you could do.
Mr. Kwanzaa now on Salisu bought 4 and 5.
It's not
now Omari Force bought 7.
Mutala.
Now Kobe Menu bought 6 and 8 on the party.
And once you are Ghana from an Caribbean fan, Josiah Kwanzaa. Once you are Ghana from an Caribbean fan, allow the guy to be where he is because the guy is flourishing over there. Let's just allow the guy to be where he is. Playing for Liverpool. And any manager who comes in the next season, Mutala, is going to prioritize what? This guy. The guy is gradually nailing what? A place in this team. Manager Bebano, even if Van Dijk would love to leave, the team or the defense of Liverpool will be built around this guy. And you are telling me that this guy playing for Liverpool should choose Ghana over England. Mutala, let's not start the Kobe issue again. Man shall see him because we know how it went. I just feel that, Endra, we saw proper football from the 2 managers and our 2 teams now. And when I was watching the game, I was wondering how Klopp could use a less expensive squad as compared to Manchester City for the a relatively younger squad as compared to Manchester City for the a less experienced squad as compared to City to dominate Manchester City. Because Endra, Liverpool passed the ball more times than City. They had more possession. They had more shots. See, in every department of the game, Man City ended up second best. Liverpool outplayed Manchester City in the game. And it was just unfortunate because I was even looking, maybe share on more expected goals for Liverpool. And Liverpool could have scored 3 goals in the game they played yesterday if they were clinical enough. Luis Diaz and Crawford. If they had added a bit of bite up front, decisive. And when I saw the score, I told him, say, the only reason why City can get something from this game is because of the quality they have over Liverpool. Because the average age of the Liverpool team was only 25. Fatu to City, they are 28. And I'm looking at the players. Klopp spends £0 to bring them into the team. Kelleher is 1. Conor Bradley, Josiah Okoe Quaye, Elliott. All these players are from Liverpool under 21 and under 18. As compared to City, who only had Foden as the only player of Liverpool, City under 18. No, look at the two managers. Klopp, Pep, on to me, Yadi will be that. On to me, you be that. Look at the level the boys played yesterday. And you want to convince me, say this manager is better than Klopp? If you watch the game, yes, and game now be boom. Every time Liverpool had the ball, you knew say hey, ball no more effect. From the way they possessed the ball to the way they were able to beat City's press, the way they attacked. Oh, come on. Look at the players who Academy boys a feature with him. And you worry about their experience, the exposure they've had. Kelleher, Conor Bradley, Jarrell Kwanzaa, the biggest game our ball so far, the game he played against City. The biggest game he's played is that game against City. Harvey Elliott, Mutala. And you want to tell me, say, a manager who is always splashing? No, I don't know why we don't really give credit to Klopp for what he's doing with this team. Injuries at Liverpool. Look at the injuries he's had. Jota is out. Trent Alexander-Arnold is out. Salah is not really fit. Robertson is not fit. And the defense of boy, the only experienced player, Oshe goalkeeper, any defense now is only Van Dijk.
And I said Joe Gomez were experienced.
Joe Gomez, our boy as a right back and a centre back. He was playing as a makeshift left back.
No, you are talking about experience.
How experienced is Joe Gomez?
Gomez has been there.
How experienced is Joe Gomez? Mutala. Joe Gomez top 6 clubs na wo hono na. Emu why na Joe Gomez obenye biabo.
And that's what boy.
No, I'm asking you a simple question. Top 6 teams na wo hono. Joe Gomez if no ko benye biabo. Joe Gomez who get playing time at Manchester United. Joe Gomez say nye bimbo ewo City. No. Joe Gomez say nye bimbo ewo Arsenal.
And no problem. So maybe you be call nye but when it comes to experience,
what kind of experience do you think Joe Gomez has? I'm asking you a simple question. What sort of experience do you think Joe Gomez has?
If a player makes 100 appearances for a club,
that's experience. It's relative, boss. It's relative. As compared to the City players who have played in the Champions League final before.
I want the problem.
It's your experience now. Is relative. He's no more experienced than the City players.
No problem.
Or defenders.
But you can't tell me Joe Gomez is an amateur. What about 110?
Then Jarrell Kwanzaa is also not an amateur because he's also playing the cup final.
Kwanzaa about how many games?
He's also played in the cup final. It's a relative. I'm telling you, because I'm trying to make you understand. If I'm talking about experience, he doesn't have it more than the City defenders. So that is why I'm saying he's not experienced.
More than 100 appearances.
Why is it 100? Why don't you make it 500?
No. That is the yardstick.
That's not the yardstick.
That is the yardstick.
For me experience, no. I'm telling you that he's less experienced because even the City boys, at the defense, no, in the Champions League final.
Joe Gomez. Well, yeah.
Let's listen. What Klopp is doing with Liverpool, Pep can only dream of. And Trent wasn't wrong when he says, winning the Premier League will mean everything to Liverpool. Because they are doing it the hard way. On Friday, I predicted Liverpool will win. But after what I saw, even when they didn't win, I'm still proud of these boys. And Jurgen Klopp. And I know that the stars are being aligned for him and the boys. Because this will be the last dance for them. No, I was looking at the City starting 11. Mutala, it cost 500 million euros. The City starting 11. Factor to Liverpool, you know. A coach who is not doing it with so much money. A coach who is doing it by identifying talent from what? The academy system. Pep can only dream of this. And look at how the boys are playing. To the extent said, even Pep got confused. He said, no, he can't be a film. Your go-to man. your big game player, the whole city, he's the player who flourishes the most in every big game. Kevin De Bruyne. Player who himself, just a pass from him can cause havoc. He got so confused and said, no, he nephew. Player the can anyone who be that. That was how terrifying Anfield was yesterday. Because even Haaland, I told and Van Dijk yesterday, he's proven saying he's one of the best defenders in the league.
But that is no news.
To me, it was news because I've always underrated him.
Yes, you've always underrated.
Of course,
Van
Dijk. Yesterday, he proved to me, say yes, he's a warrior.
And I want to now rating your league.
And I make catch us. Yeah. Sometimes he's the greatest ever. No defender. And I make catch us. I know. Nyame is subjective and very relative.
Since 1992, who you top 5 central defenders?
Only he's not there. From 1992, he's not there.
You've always underrated him.
Yes.
And not there.
Now, 1992 players are defenders are
defenders about Tommy Adams.
Tony Adams who killed
you 5 about 9 count.
He's not there. Please, he's not there.
He's not there.
Is he not the best Liverpool defender?
Say he's the best Liverpool defender, but that's not the whole of the Premier League.
No, you said you've always.
It's like saying Company is the best City defender. I don't have
Van Dijk for only 5
but he's not there.
What do Kolo Toure?
But he's a better defender than Kolo Toure, obviously. So why should I say? But Kolo Toure wouldn't make top 5 best Premier League defenders since 1992. Kolo Toure. Ivory Coast top 5 best defender. That be Kolo Toure. How?
Terry.
Those intermediates say I would put Van Dijk in that bracket. But then yesterday he tell you when he Van Dijk. You see, Van Dijk has been a coward for some time now. Yes, as a defender, but yesterday
Van Dijk has been a coward.
I'm telling you, as a defender, he's been a coward.
Why?
He's always shying away from tackles.
Or say a strategy.
Any strategy. Yesterday was the time I saw him commit and or intercepting Bobby. I was shocked because yesterday he put his body on the line. Why? Because Ushe defenders don't know Mobona. He was the most experienced, and everyone was watching him. Don't you remember the time you almost stand to say go here? Have you forgotten? When he's just pointing at people yesterday. See, I didn't even see Van Dijk point at his defender to even make a move.
Question,
every single time he was the one making the move.
Maybe I remember person who said, also you've always underrated him.
Yes. Or maybe he's not proving to me.
No, ever since
he's good enough.
Starting ball Premier League with Southampton chapter you put them Kaoba Liverpool. No, you didn't rate him as one of the best in the league.
No, I didn't. Because of how
it's one now rate.
It was because of the Liverpool setup. It's one
now rate. Like I want to find out some of.
And now I told you. Say I watch Spurs and Pochettino. I watch Liverpool and the club. And I can tell you emphatically, say the back two that played under Pochettino were one of the best and the best partnerships we've seen in recent times. Toby Alderweireld and Jan Vertonghen. But people do not understand.
Okay. And so you are rating Toby and Jan ahead of
because Van Dijk
you are rating them ahead of
because Van Dijk was Van Dijk needed I'm coming. Van Dijk needed.
No question here. No, we'll move on. So you rated Toby Alderweireld, Jan Vertonghen ahead of Van Dijk.
I'm making you understand. Okay. I spoke about individual players, and I'm talking about the partnership. What does Van Dijk, or who has been Van Dijk's best partner in recent times? It's been the Cameroonian. What's his name?
Matip.
Joe Matip. But people do not give Matip credit for the things he does.
Why?
Because Van Dijk is a star man in defense. He was an 80 million pound signing. But even with Van Dijk, do you know that Alisson helped making Van Dijk who he is? Because after Van Dijk, they needed another person to stabilize the defense for them.
So who you top 3 signers and the club on count?
Oh, Van Dijk could be there. He could be there. Top 3 because we Salah. Definitely you take Van Dijk.
Before Alisson.
Before maybe Alisson will come. I'll put it that way. But yesterday he proved to me, say he's a leader.
But you don't think any defender who has won top individual awards and yet top player?
Sometimes a betum.
Best player of the second.
Sometimes a betum. Your team could have one good season, and
it's like a betum man.
Modric, if I had put in Modric in so many areas in the last 10 years, maybe Modric wouldn't have won a Ballon d'Or.
No, it's Van Dijk. They never told me.
Because Liverpool played well, and that season they didn't front three. No, they all had exceptional seasons. So when Kai's season now, front three, no, they all scored in a lot of goals in the Champions League. But then what I'm saying,
but top 5 defenders, Van Dijk could be in.
He's not in. Tie. Mutala.
Nipano. Asamen na o kano. Nipani te o catch us say Toby Alderweireld and Javo Tojen. They already almost ahead of Van Dijk. Also cut up the F5
because they proved to be better defenders
than Van Dijk.
To Cavallo Van Dijk.
No, what? Nah, they maybe so. Mutala. When I'm analyzing, I don't want to ask questions. But listen, what has been Van Dijk's biggest strength as a defender?
Reading of the game.
Reading.
And his ability to pass from the back.
Is he a better game reader than Cavallo?
He reads the game well.
Is he a better game reader than Rio Ferdinand? No, is he a better game reader than Rio Ferdinand?
Oh, he's missing his reading of the game. There will always be somebody better than him. Why? I didn't watch Tony Adams.
People who read the game.
I heard about him. That the
best game readers are the best interceptors. The best game readers. Say you read the game. We are reading this attack and where to stop it are the best interceptors.
Do you know Van Dijk makes a lot of interception?
Go and yet you know because he doesn't make himself available. Where is he going?
You people often say this about Van Dijk. Maybe that's
Mutala.
He's also Nadia Bakone say, what about Van Dijk? He studies himself, no Konechi, to read you. No, why he does a bit of They all committed on.
Because I'm committed to what I'm trying to make you understand is if you are telling me Van Dijk has great game reading skills,
he reads the game well.
I wouldn't fault you. I wouldn't doubt you if I should put it. But then I've seen other defenders read the game better than Van Dijk. That's why when I'm rating, I wouldn't put him there. And you will not understand.
So you wouldn't put Van Dijk in your list of top 5 defenders in the Premier League from, let's say
92.
And then 92, let's say from 2000 era nearby.
2000.
Yeah.
And no preventing from 2000 because we've seen great defenders in the league. Look, we've seen the league has shown.
But the last 20 years.
I don't say 2000.
But in the last 20
from
years.
2000,
we've seen great defenders in the league. It's if you have mentioned because see we've seen the pair of Cavallo and Terry playing the league. We've seen Ferdinand and Vidic playing the league. These are great players we saw in the league, Mutala. So it's you are putting me the see what's it say? Is it Keown? Keown played in the league. Who? Martin Keown. For us now. We've seen great players play in the league.
And so Obeka said Company quite better than Van Dijk.
Company is one of them. I wanted to mention he's better
than Van Dijk.
Vincent Company. You want to tell me that Van Dijk is a better defender than Vincent Company? Oh my God. No, don't go there. Please. Mutala, please. And yes, I say I'll stop this analysis and I'll walk out. But I'll just stop and I'll... No, but how can you tell me that?
But you don't walk out.
No, how can you tell me Van Dijk is better than Vincent Company?
UEFA Men's Player of the Year Award 2008.
And
Van Dijk.
As a result of what? His team what?
UEFA Defender of the Year 2018.
Because his team won the Champions League. We've seen it before. We were here when Ribery, everyone started mentioning Ribery. The year they beat Barcelona home and away, 7-0.
EFA Players Player of the Year 2018.
Go and check for Vidic, and you see Van Dijk's numbers. So go and check. So don't make it look as if Van Dijk is the greatest we've seen in this era. He's not the greatest.
No, he's not the greatest. But that's the own rating, no. Say Alderweireld and Vertonghen ahead of Van Dijk.
Did you watch individually? Did you watch Toby Alderweireld?
I watched him very well from Southampton.
He was a proper ball playing centre back. He was a good tackler. He wasn't shy away from tackles. He was a warrior. What Toby Alderweireld? And you understand what I'm saying? Someone who played for Atletico under Simeone.
In the next 3 years, Obeka says Saliba was better than Van Dijk.
How will I say Saliba? He needs to prove. He's still proving it.
Oh, okay.
No, he's still proving it. If you prove it. But it's not because you are in a team and you win something, but your impact.
So Van Dijk's impact Liverpool is minimal?
I'm not saying that it's minimal. Context. Put what I'm saying into context. What I'm saying, put it in. I'm not saying that minimal. But then we've seen the system accommodate a lot of players. I saw Van Dijk in his first game at Southampton when he moved to Celtic. You Ubekai, when they played against United,
the Marshall
Chichino, he was shivering. The guy was literally shaking,
but he was still developing.
Yes. We've seen him before, and we've seen where he's grown to. So it's not like we didn't see him during his development. I don't want to stay with the Van Dijk issue for long. You see, yesterday, my respect for that guy shot up.
So now he's in your list of top.
I'll consider. I have a list, and I'll consider. I'll consider.
Yeah,
But you see, another guy, was Endo.
Endo Wataru.
No, this is a super guy. Mutala, the guy is a super guy. And people were questioning why Klopp brought him in. And you know one thing about the Asians? Mutala, the Asians, most of these Asian players are big game players. And yesterday he was giving me Jensen Park vibes. Bona no bono. The guy no number. 4 tackles, 2 interceptions. And that bono kita don't mean Jim finish him. What a solid guy. And Klopp will put all these pieces together. And you want to tell me Pep is a better manager? Oh, come on. So let me you see, if Intel Obiakaza will say,
how do you rate a better manager?
I rate a better manager.
A better manager
by
your impact and trophies.
That's why when you go back to the class of '92. That's why Fergie, the respect for Fergie is always up there
because
he netted boys. Young boys or JHS boys from JHS 2, JHS 3, JHS 1.
And Pep in nature boys.
Boys, man. Aside Barcelona,
you can't take the Barcelona era.
And even in that Barcelona era, there was already a great player emerging from that team.
Imagine.
There was already a great player when he took charge. And you say imagine, but sorry for using imagine. They had Lionel Messi. There was already a great player in the team. That player made it so easy for him. I wouldn't take anything away from him, but I'm telling you about the great coaches and how they are able to spot talent. Look at Swinga, look at the talent he spotted during his days at Arsenal. Cesc Fabregas was a young boy when he joined.
But Pep has equally spotted.
Ooh, I mentioned
Oscar Bob more free.
Oscar Bob, what has been their impact? I mentioned Fufodi. Respect.
And the best player.
Oscar Bob made the call Palace and Shana bench. After 2 games, he hadn't better bench.
And the best player,
so I say. Oscar Bob made the call Palace. After 2 games, maybe only just started playing.
Chelsea for best player, Muntin and Hujai.
Kopama. Honestly, Pep.
But what did he do again? He was just a normal player in the Yaton. You knew Kopama was a normal player leaving City. Today you have another talent, a developer developing the talent.
Pep spotted Julian Alvarez. Or spotting Julian Alvarez. I said bring Alvarez.
Alvarez was making waves in the Copa Libertadores.
I know
in South America. Yes. And players who arrived from South America are mature players. Don't forget. We are talking players who came through the ranks. Who played and we saw say yes, these are the players who are coming from the 80s and the 90s and the 20s.
Rico Luis. Proper player.
In a crunch game, listen, Mutala, in a crunch game, and this is why I'm so emphatic about it, and I'll say this, that in a crunch game, where the team is laden with what? Injuries. You have the guts to play a young Jao Kwanzaa, a young Bradley, Kelleher, and also Elliott. Are you kidding me?
Now the Kelleher option
against a ruthless striker like Erling Haaland. A player who is in the form of his life, Foden, one of the best playmakers we've seen in recent times, Kevin De Bruyne. And you want to convince me that the coach who was fielding these youngsters is not a good coach?
Erling Haaland so Canadian now, Jamie Carragher after the game, or say Van Dijk, TNU, now one or say Van Dijk is a better defender than Haaland is as a striker.
I like that. I like that.
Want to make an answer. Van Dijk is a better defender than Erling Haaland is a striker.
You see, with one thing we also have to understand, say, Mutala, in sports, matchup is very, very key. The strength and the weaknesses of who you are coming up against. Don't forget. And it looks like the kind of freedom Haaland, whenever he plays against Manchester United, Liverpool do not allow him that kind of space whenever he comes up against them. In Joshua, he struggles against Liverpool. On Friday, I told you, say once there is Van Dijk, who can get the job done on Haaland, That will be one of the keys to what? To beating City. And yesterday they did a good job on him. Mutala, go back and watch the game. Maybe you should game into that. Maybe for winning, so go back, sit down, and watch that game again. And you understand how each Liverpool player gave a 10 out of 10 performance. 10 out of 10 performance.
All the Liverpool players.
I'm telling you.
I boss our game winner.
Maybe with the exception of McAllister, he just went to sleep.
Now Elliot, then no boy.
Well,
Elliot
was great in it. Look at the pressing. Look at how they were harassing the City players. And that City, Liverpool outplayed them with this young squad. And I'm making say, look at you. So with this young team of Conor Bradley, Josiah Okoe Quaye, who outplay a City, a full City team. Look at the squad he paraded. And I'll say this again, that if the Premier League should find City guilty of breaking FFP rules, Mutala, Klopp will forever be a better manager than Pep. I'm telling you.
I say is he also a better than Pep. Klopp is better.
Even cement it.
And then it is that being.
11th March 2024.
11th March 2024.
Exactly 10:48.
But
exactly 10:48. If the FFP should come, and say, because it's like doping. As the year Nayakwa was now doping. The FFP should come out and charge City for breaching rules. Klopp will forever remain a better manager than Pep Guardiola. I've said this again. Because with what he's doing with this team, a bro again, and I've told you, say 3 teams don't play for title. No? Liverpool are the ones playing with so much mentality. It has peaked.
Josiah, I want to ask you, is it about say we didn't ball na and I say OJ trophies? Because Pep Guardiola is proving to be a great manager by winning 5 Premier League trophies.
With what?
Winning the Champions League.
With a relatively bigger what? Pace.
Now they'll be a club in top
with a relatively bigger pace.
Now the club in top players.
That is why when you go to 92, you admire what Ferguson was doing with kids.
So club hasn't bought players who are expensive. Darwin Nunes was bought for over.
Don't get me wrong. But what I'm trying to tell you, listen, T, in a crunch matchup, in a crunch game like this, a season-defining game, in the midst of all these injuries, now the idea, I feel this team with 4 academy players, and you want to prove to me, say someone who is fielding a 500 million euro team is better than me. How?
I said Liverpool City match, we define who is a good coach.
No. But which
at the end of the season, Pep Guardiola did the medal or the trophy be now
already we have 1 medal. Klopp
has 1 medal.
And he's still fighting for every medal he's played.
We had 5 Premier League titles. You are what the one who catch him say you are better than that.
After you doped financially. Where financial doping?
They've not been found guilty.
What he did was financial doping.
They've not been found guilty.
And it is Abu Baba. It's a maker. I've given Makebibi. So what you say? And Mekato said if they should be charged for breaching those financial rules, I always put Klopp ahead of him. Because that will even be a dent on the image of Pep Guardiola.
They may you think Pep is better than Klopp?
Or Bruno so.
Why?
I said Arsenal not winning the league.
Yeah, you said it.
They have 10 games to play. These are the games they are playing away from home. Manchester United. Mamisha Sifi Shroho. They are playing City. They are playing Brighton. They are playing Wolves. They are playing Tottenham. They are playing Manchester United away from home. Listen to the 5 games that Arsenal are away from home. Manchester City away from home.
That is this weekend.
They'll be after international break.
Okay.
Say weekend we match.
No, weekend we match after this weekend.
They'll be FA Cup. FA Cup games.
FA Cup games.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
In TTA. Omoko Etihad. Omoko Amex Brighton. Omoko Molineux. Omoko Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Omoko Old Trafford. These are the games Arsenal have to play away from home. So even if it's guaranteed, say they can win all their home games. Tell me, say Arsenal can garner 15 out of 15 points from these 5 away games. Tell me, say Arsenal will be winning Emo City. No question Brighton, no question Wolves, no question Spurs, no question Man United. It's going to be difficult for them. They've done a good job this season. Maybe they can still keep pushing. But then City will not sit down and watch Arsenal come to Etihad and win the title over there.
I saw on Castle sit down. Or Baba Shah.
It's America. It's America. City so tenacity. Say Arsenal now on Beshero. Mutala, why are people still blaming Ramsdale? And making it look as if you say after that error, Raya is a better goalkeeper than Ramsdale.
Nane do so Raya Bruno so. What I say? Also what I say?
On the day,
Raya passes better. Sana Nene do kind.
You see, if this is happening to Ramsdale, there's only one man to blame for this.
Who?
Mikel Arteta.
No,
you don't expect to put someone on the bench. The person goes through all this ridiculing by the media. In a game where you feel that it's a title defining or whatever game, you feel him and you expect to give you 100%.
Raya couldn't play because of
when was the last time Ramsdale even played in the Premier League?
And I saw the right.
You don't expect to put this guy on the bench. You are not even being fair to the guy.
Why is he not being fair?
You are not even being fair because you are putting the guy. You are not feeding him anything to boost his confidence.
He has 2 goalkeepers, or trusted one. So why?
So if you don't trust me, that's the result of you not trusting me and not giving me enough playing time.
That's what me more 2 goalkeepers.
It's America. So the only person I'll blame here is Arteta for not managing these 2 goalkeepers. What now? Raya now what exceptional does Raya do? And then I mean that's what I want to. Someone should convince me what Raya does.
Nane do bacho kachene. Obisa said then Raya ye.
On cheche when I mean say Raya no yes. To be a high flying save.
Bacho man in kacho. I know babe kacho.
To be Raya a penalty expert
from the horse's own mouth into my own one.
I don't Raya personal trainer.
That me name sound now kase right. I say on there kase Raya no anything exceptional. And I will what I said now you've accepted.
Because the goalkeeper made an error. The let us all accept that after Alisson's error against Arsenal, Kelleher, who is here to make an error, is better. Let's accept. Because you put someone on the bench, you drain the person of every confidence or what, and now you expect the person to be at their top. Oh, come on. These 2 Arsenal goalkeepers are average, bang average. But then don't prove to me say Raya is better than Ramsdale because Ramsdale made an error that led to a goal in the game against Brentford. I'm not buying that, Mutala. Let me finish with Kobe Menu.
Okay.
That when we talk about generational talent, this guy is one of them. Proper bowler. Composed, even when under pressure. A good passer of the ball. Goal of the month, no? Award, no?
Yeah.
Proper technique. Sweet dribbling skills.
2025 AFCON in Morocco. Kobimeno party 6 and 8.
The party no
for the Black Stars. Party aba. He is back.
Ne ho atono.
Wabankwa de no ho.
So anko be bisa ne ho atono.
Wabankwa de no ho atono.
Ne ho atono.
Yeah.
Nti ye mo be pa ya cho se yemfa Kobimenu mamo. Na on be bo
on a party sisi.
I know maybe the boy pay at all and some be.
Yeah, from a Ghana ni. Na menu one menu free England.
Go Kevin Danso or ball league one.
Or Waira.
Or yeah, Kevin Danso, your friend Danso.
Waira.
Munko fa nemra Kevin Danso.
Menu.
You say Kevin Danso or Munko fa Kevin Danso mra. But the guy deserves an improvement. And you see, one thing I like about the guy, the fact that the camp are not in a haste. They are not rushing to it to get things done. As a winner to was here and a motion yeko. But then I hope say you look at the United team and what they are trying to do, and these are the players are. Mutala, I'm done. Right, that's it.
Okay, Josiah Okoe Quaye and I'll tell the kind of ordinary Aquacogu. How many kind messages now for the entire home? We see the #1 sports station in Ghana, Max Sports. No size. Greetings to Raskobi 1 of Insawum, Mr. Odene. Greetings Mutala. Nanedo is a gem, but Salisu and Kwanzaa combination there, not cry. Salisu is a bomb. He will expose Kwanzaa. I wish my darling club had to folk all the best. Onga from Medina. We say good morning. Liverpool will win the league. Liverpoolian, we will never walk alone. Osman inside Alaj. Greetings to my mom, Mariam. I like the show. For the first time, I agree with Josiah. Van Dijk is not a defender, if not racist. He's a normal defender like Jiku. Young Muller from Aoshi, Mary Lucy Hospital, Sheet Love. Okay. Well, it says since Opta started tracking data in 2004, this is how the debate for the greatest defender in Premier League looks like. Van Dijk, any kind area duel. Okay. Van Dijk, any kind of area duel, ground duel. Van Dijk, the kind personal crazy. Van Dijk, any kind. Hey. Charlie Exodus from Sakumono and no Eddie Weber and not just on say Van Dijk is the greatest. Mutala, Liverpool, we are winning the trophy this season. I am delighted. Texan from Soutum. Delight, yeah, that's it. Mutala, let Josiah know that FFP wasn't Pep's era. It was Pellegrini's 2012 era. Liverpool have also beaten one of the top 6 EPL teams and even not beating Man United. Man City haven't beaten one of the top 6 teams, but are still 1 point below the top 2. So stop the alarm and blaming it on Gundogan leaving. They are still in quarterfinals of UCL and still in FA Cup. Check Man City points of last season to today, and you see it was better last season to this season. Pundits are so fond of raising alarm anytime Man City draw a game. Kofi from Kasua. I'll see if it's a bigger prize, then Chelsea should win the EPL.